Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Last video of the day, live from the car with this one. Hope you're well. You know, it's a big day for the Conservative Party, isn't it? Out with Sunak, in with Badenoch, and with it, the final nail in the coffin, in my opinion. I don't think there's any coming back now, even if they had a glimmer of hope before. My opinion of the whole, well, political setup is it's all screwed. Tories, Labour, they're all the same. It's failed us, and it needs throwing out. So what's the last best hope? Well, a lot of people, including myself, and I will be having a live stream with Noel Wilcox at some point within the next week to discuss all these sorts of things, is reform. Well, they made a very giant clanger, didn't they? Namely, this guy, Richard Tice. He turned round and said that he didn't want anything to do with us lot, Tommy's lot, when he was asked directly in an interview. And of course, everybody lost their shit. They went completely mad. Now, there's been nothing at all really said about that. I am privy to some information, so I know certain people aren't entirely happy with the way things went down, and also where Tommy has been moved from, you know, prison to prison and the potential danger he's in. Again, they're silent. They won't come out and say, okay, this is wrong, through fear of I don't know what. At the end of the day, you have the Tommies of this world. You have the Farages of this world. You have the Tices of this world. Okay, these are the figures in place that we look at. And I talk a lot about these figures and my point of view on it. Obviously, if you want to hear more, please subscribe to the channel, because, you know, that's all I talk about. I'm just a guy, in this case, sitting in my cab, telling you what I think. Well, it's the followers of these people that concern me more. You know, whenever anybody says anything in the public domain, it can have gigantic consequences. Gigantic consequences. You know, Tice referring to us lot, and all of a sudden we fracture and start arguing and everything else. When they said us lot, or when Tice said us lot, you think of all the hundreds of thousands of followers of Tommy Robinson that thought, hang on a minute, we voted for you, sunshine, don't talk to us like that. And immediately you offend all and sundry. Well, what we've had today is a turning point for the Conservatives, Badenoch taking over, and, you know, it's like a changing of the guard. So wouldn't this be an opportunity, while the Conservatives are in their death rolls, for Farage and Tice to come out and say, well, actually, we got it wrong. We do support you. We do support the things that you're speaking about. We do support the idea that Tommy needs looking after where he is. Ideally, he shouldn't be there in the first place. And yes, we are behind you, and we are sorry for what was said. It was completely and utterly out of line. And just that would be a complete and utter reunification of the right, you know, something for them to get behind. But because at the moment you get videos all over the place saying, oh, we're reform up to the task, you know, and maybe someone will accuse this video of being the same, but somebody somewhere needs to come out and say, you know, we are with you. Otherwise, what of course will happen after a while, people will get pissed off, and then it'll be a case of, oh, reform, they're not the answer after all. And then what you get is another load of Starmer, another load of Badenoch for another 5 or 10 years. And by then it could be too late. I don't know about you, but I don't have that long. I'll leave you with this comment here. And this is somebody, and I can't blame them for that, because it's how they think. It's how they've been bred to think. Says exactly that. Now, if you want to see another one of my videos on reform, where I talk at great length about, you know, my feelings and the situation, a video's popped up here now where you can see it. And thank you, everybody. As always, I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.